Seahawks, Dolphins. Coming up on EA Sports, Miami, Florida, will be the site for today's matchup.
Back in your days when you had to take on a team from the AFC, didn't know them all that well. What was it like as we have this little interconference matchup today?
Well, I thought back in those days, Jim, we were about ready to show them what toughness and hard-hitting was. Today it's a little different. But I'll tell you this NFC team, they are a hard-hitting bunch.
And a run back of about 19. Lynch is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Handoff made. Lynch is tackled right at the 28.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
The Seahawks take it from the 28. Lynch is met at the 30. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked to the side he went to. So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
First down at the 34. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
He caught the winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
Second down and 10. Got drilled as he throws it.
Miami made the biggest splash in free agency by signing Ndamukong Suh from the Lions.
Last year, Miami could not stop the run at all. They were awful. Well, I can promise you this. They're going to be a lot.
It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's Miller. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Miller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The play clock's running down. Lamar Miller with the carry. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. Tries and fails to hook up with Cameron on that pass.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Second and 10.
Miller's out there to receive the screen pass. Touchdown, Miami.
That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Baldwin's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 33. Into the hands of Jimmy Graham. Graham
Dolphins met at the 44.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Makes the reception. That's a gain of 8.
The Seahawks have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Coming to the line at the 48. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tackle down right around the 48.
When it's second and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. No yards picked up that time on the run.
The Dolphins lined up in the nickel. 3rd and 2. Away. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Wilson from the shotgun. Jimmy Graham has the catch. The Seahawks go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. Wilson's pass will be incomplete this time. Here's the football resting at the 43. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Wilson's unable to find his target that time.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
This is 3rd down. The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Should have had it. Just into the second quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
The Seahawks not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
The Seahawks go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Dolphins offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
1st down at the 49. Throws the pass. Cameron had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Cameron's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Has Cameron. And that's a gain of 10.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the 1st down.
The Dolphins have it at the 39. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up. Now 1st and 10. Tannehill's running away from the pressure. Coming to the line at the 38. Tannehill's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. 2nd down and 10. Miller's going to receive the toss. They bring him down at the 33-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it, and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Dolphins will set up. The 28 is the first down line. 3rd down and 5. Over to Cameron. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Tannehill gives it up. Brought down at the 20. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jordan Cameron with the catch. On the way, 3rd down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They better hurry to get the snap. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. The catch is made by Cameron. That's a gain of 10.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Got a flag down here. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. 1st and goal. Tosses the football. Over the line. Touchdown. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. You know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
Baldwin's going to run this one out. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Seahawks on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on 4th down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Jimmy Graham with the grab. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. It's now 2nd down. Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. And it's caught by Curse.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
3rd and 2 coming up. The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. The Seahawks take it from the 28. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Seahawks have it at the 34. Secures it with 2 hands.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Wilson from the shotgun. Catch made. And Delmas, the one who brings him to the ground.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time, the throw's off the mark.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. And Marcladesh with the grab. It'll be third down. The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Got the completion. Smith's marked down at the 19. The Seahawks call a timeout. Their first. Inside the 20 now at the 19. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Makes the touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. A touchdown right before halftime. And Phil, perhaps that momentum will... the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Dolphins' offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
The Dolphins from the 22. Miller's taking it on the screen. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Dolphins signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Dolphins line up, split backfield, 1st and 10. It's caught by Landry. Landry's met at the 44. The Dolphins will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. From the gun, Tannehill. He'll throw it over the middle. Landry's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Dolphins will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. This will be a 41-yard field goal try. The kick is good. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got the lead. Keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
Baldwin's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a 1st down. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Landry's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Dolphins come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances. Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. Offensive on the defensive side and just make things happen.
Tannehill's now completed his last 7 passes. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Trying to beat the play clock. And it's complete to Cameron. Second down after that pass play. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. And the give to Lamar Miller. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down now. Play clock's running down. The Dolphins break huddle and show a jumbo look. First down here after the run. Double tight end formation. Toss to the outside. Charging ahead, and he'll step out. Here they come to the 41-yard line. Miller's in the backfield, single back set. Second and 10. Outside now on the toss. Met by Thomas.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Third down on the way. They need to get the play off. And there's Cameron for about 4. And Phil, talk about a tight end who has been so good at freeing himself, making plays throughout the game. This is the guy.
Yeah, and what a day he is having. I'll tell you, the way things are going for tight ends in the NFL, defenses change what you're doing, which you have to do every once in a while. You're going to have to drop a defensive lineman back in coverage just to help the linebackers out covering these tight ends.
The play clock's running down. Flip to the outside. That's Wagner making the stop.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second and 8 coming up. The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. Tannehill from the gun. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Miller's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Dolphins take it from the 28. As Cameron. Sherman's in on the tackle.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Avrils all over that offense and brings him down. The long drive continues. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal at the 5. Over to Cameron. And that gains 1.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
That's a delay of game. Chip shot here. The kick is through for 3.
That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
Baldwin's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now.
The Seahawks now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Looking to go deep, but it falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Dolphins retake the